Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's more than just a.
I'll hustle, no handout.
Then I was hustling. It ain't no tussling. That's the end of the discussion.
Yeah.
Gotta hustle, you wanna.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yes. Who?
When he got out, I'm here to stay.
Yeah.
Only real hustles run his way.
We back with another episode. I'll hustle, no handout podcast.
The one and only. That's bringing you the hustle stories.
Hustle every way.
Paper route. How you getting the paper? No doubt.
No doubt. No doubt. I'll hustle, no handout. Don't matter how you get the paper. Long as you get it. No doubt.
And with that being said, it's more than just a plan. It's more than just a brand. It's a lifestyle. I'll hustle, no handouts. And it's just like this. Hey now, say now, you are tuning into the I'll Hustle No Handout podcast. Yes, sir, right here with your host, who better than the hustle kid himself, Corey J, and my co-host, Boss Man Chase.
Yes, sir. What it do? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling amazing, matter of fact.
Yeah, okay.
You want to know why?
Why is that?
Because over here at the I'll Hustle No Handout podcast, man, we only bring on the hustles. We only bring on the people that are contributing to the culture of being a hustler. I like to call it the hustle culture.
Yeah,
In the day,
you said it why you feeling great?
yeah, that's why I'm feeling amazing.
Ah, man. See,
What about you?
See, I'm feeling great because I am a hustler.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I am one of those ones that contribute to the culture.
Most
you know
definitely.
what I'm saying? Now, you might need to feel, you might need to feel like me.
Oh man, see this the thing. I feel amazing because I feel that way all around the board. That's
Okay.
why we both here because we are representatives of the hustle culture. That's why we
Yes,
here.
sir.
That's
Yes,
why
sir.
we the host. And man, today we got a very very special guest. Man, we have a guy who, man, he has multiple hustles. He's a multi hustler, as they say, multi-dimensional with his hustles. So today we got him, and man, we gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about why does he have so many hustles? What are all of his hustles? Why did he get so many hustles? And man, we gonna speak on all that today at the All Hustle No Handout podcast.
Yeah.
So without
Yeah.
further ado,
Making the bag add up.
Mhm.
You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
sir.
Making it pile up.
most definitely. And without further ado, let's introduce our guest, JG, to the All Hustle No Handout podcast. Yes, sir. So right here we got our guest, JG. Man, how you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling real good. Whoa, man.
Yeah, we gotta give him applause. We gotta give him this
Can you hit the button again for one more time, man? That's what I'm talking about. Now I
Yes,
feel
sir.
like we at home, baby. That's what I'm talking about right
Well,
there.
yeah.
All hustle, no
Hey,
handout.
welcome to the All Hustle No Handout
Holy
podcast,
J.
man. We glad to have you here.
Boss man, Tay.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what time it is. We get together.
Most definitely.
It's a lot of hustle on this table right here.
That's what I say, man. This guy right here, he is most definitely not a stranger to the hustle. So, just to kick it off, man, I just want to ask you, what made you want to go down the path of, man, being a hustler instead of just going down the road, just having a 9 to 5, just getting a job? You chose the harder path of, man, making something out of nothing and being a hustler.
Man, when that bank account hit zero, that once upon a time in my life, I said I can't go back that road no more.
Most definitely.
Yeah. 9 to 5. I respect and salute everybody that do it though, but
Most definitely.
it had a cap on it, man. So when you work for yourself, ain't no cap on the hustle, man. Ain't no limit. It's never stopping, man. You go to the top, how far you want to go.
Most definitely. It ain't no capping. And also ain't no vacation, too.
Yeah, no
No,
doubt.
sir. You
doubt.
gotta, if you don't want no cap on, you gotta let them know, man. You gotta bring that hustle to the plate too.
Oh yeah, if you ain't hustle, you can't be around.
Yes,
so,
sir.
So JG, let me ask you, man, kicking it out. What did it start for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did the hustle kick off?
It was a. I always hustled, even when I was a 9 to 5. I was always the one that was ready to go to work. I always wanted to be the one to get the top dollar. I wanted to be the boss. I really hated authority, so really, it just caused me to work hard and reach the top. You know what I'm saying, and get to the max part of every position I ever did. You know what I'm saying? So it transitioned when I got tired of it and work for myself. So if I can work hard for somebody else, why not work hard for myself? even 10 times harder. Making somebody else rich, I'm gonna make myself rich.
Let's dive all the way in it. You know what I'm saying? Being that you
Okay.
touched on it a little bit.
What you know?
Yeah, let's go
What
with
you
it.
know? What you know? What research y'all
You
do?
know, we did our research.
Yes,
We
sir.
know that at one point years ago, you was a GM for McDonald's, a major corporation,
General manager,
major business, big business. Had you on salary.
Right.
You wasn't worried about how many hours you were putting in, what your check was gonna look like.
None of
You
that.
was cool.
I was straight.
So what led you to say, man, you know what? I'm dropping it and I'm finna go out here to where I gotta figure it out. You had it all figured out already. They had you in a position that you knew what your pay was gonna be. What led you to go this direction of, you know what I'm saying, entrepreneurship?
It's like when I was working my way to the top, man, I went to the highest level as far as all the classes. They flew me out to Chicago and all that, man. Even when I reached to the top, that's when I realized, because I was working on the ownership program, I wouldn't still won't be able to own it. At the high level, I can have the bread and all that. They still can come in.
I think they need to hear that.
Come in and take it. No matter how, I was like I said, the ownership program. I was on the, first of all, let me clear this up. I was on the crew person for 6 months, so I've been a boss for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Had my first store at 23. Yeah, the youngest store manager out the whole southern region, not Mississippi, southern region.
Okay.
When you get time, look up the southern region. But yeah, so worked my way all the way to the top. Got my first store, and we just never got. I realized I would never own it, so I had to work for myself. And I gave all these folks my time. I respected. I learned a lot. Learned the business. Went to school. Got me through school. But ain't nothing like working for yourself, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like working for yourself, man.
most definitely. But see, that's all a part of it, though. Like they say, you can't be a great boss till you know how to be, man, a great soldier, a good soldier.
No doubt.
Yeah, most definitely. So you went through that process of, man, leveling up.
Oh yeah. Everybody loved me when I was working for 'em. I was the crew person. They can the boss over me. They sit down, talk on the phone all day. I ran the store when I was a crew person. So the hustle been in me since the little one. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
we making it happen.
So speaking of the hustling, man, leveling up, I got a question for you, because over here on the All Hustle No Handout show, man, we focus on the hustle and, man, what you could do with your hustle if you really working. Man, it's places that your hustle can take you. But my question to you is, part of the hustle behind the scenes, do you feel like a big part of, man, being successful in your hustle is who you keep around you and your surroundings?
You gotta be surrounded by like-minded individuals. Not yes men, but like-minded individuals. It's gonna be friction every time, because if your hustle can't match my hustle, why we around each other for, man? Because it's gonna cause friction. Because at any given point, I'm gonna feel like you leeching off me.
Yeah.
Because I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I bring to the table. I bring a big old table.
Yeah.
No matter what situation I come to, I bring a big table.
Yeah.
You got to bring something to that table too in order to be around me. I can't speak for everybody.
So have you encountered debt within yourself? You know what I'm saying? Dealing with, not having yourself surrounded by the right ones, and you had to figure it out, you know what I'm saying, through the course of, you're doing your thing, you had to figure it out and switch it up.
Yeah, even throughout my life, you know what I'm saying? People that was around me as I grew, like my mind, when I went to work for myself, because I vowed to not to go back to that 9 to 5. So that made me work even harder. So with me learning the process and going hard, the people around me wasn't understanding. So as I grew and got bigger, and they wasn't with what I was with, it wasn't no problem. It just our gap separated.
Right.
They couldn't close the gap on me because I was still elevated. And if I had to come down and kind of keep coming back to pick them up to get to me, I'd never grow.
For sure. I heard.
You just dropped some real knowledge right there.
Yeah.
I heard Snoop Dogg speak on something like that.
Yeah.
Break it down for us.
But
little bit.
I can't break it down word for word. But it
well,
reminded me of what I heard him speak on one time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That gap. You feel me? So if you going like this, the gap is here. They here. That means in order to close the gap, they either gotta come up or you gotta go down. You know what I'm saying? So which one you gonna do?
Most
You
definitely.
know, so yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to go down. You don't want to be on the downside of that process right there. You want to keep going up. You need people to around. They ain't got to be on your same level, but they got to at least be able to close that gap
Right.
in order for this hustle to work.
And so
Most definitely.
another thing, just want to clarify,
Yes,
because
sir.
when you was at McDonald's and you was, you know what I'm saying, like I said, climbing the ladder, it was still a hustle though.
It was definitely a hustle.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to get it confused.
Yeah, please
people
don't get it
just think
confused.
you got to be an
No.
entrepreneur to be a hustler, or you got to be in the streets to be a hustler.
No.
Hey,
Entrepreneurship ain't for everybody.
yeah, you know
Not
what I'm
at
saying?
all.
So whatever your job is too, you're hustling. You know what I'm saying? If you at McDonald's right now, you hustling.
Yes,
Right.
sir. That's why I call the hustle multidimensional, because it's not one description of a hustle, man. A hustler ain't somebody that's in the street. A hustler ain't just somebody that don't got a job. No, a hustler is somebody who, man, whatever they doing, they working their way up. That's a hustle. That's what a hustle
go-getter.
really is. Yes, sir.
Certified.
Go-getter. That's the word I was looking for. Certified
You
go-getter.
know I got you.
Right.
But look though, as a hustler, when you are working for yourself, unlike when you got a job, you got somebody, you got a time frame that you got to wake up on. You on somebody else's time. But when you a hustler, you got to maintain that yourself. But of course, while you doing that in your hustle journey, you gonna feel like, man, sometimes you a little depressed with your progress. You don't feel like the work that you put in, you shouldn't be where you at right now. You feel like you should be bigger. So have you ever had a time like that in your hustle journey? And if you have, how did you get over and work through it?
Man, it's perseverance, man. Like it's not easy. It's been plenty of times I wanted to give it up and give it all up because I felt like I should have been moving faster. But as I look back at it, hindsight, I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Even if I would have put myself, I probably would have messed up my opportunity. So
Yeah.
you got to talk to yourself, self-motivation, be surrounded by people that's going to motivate you, learn from people that's doing what you're doing. It ain't got to be the same class of thing, but the whole hustling aspect of what they're doing. If they're keep going, you got to keep telling yourself, because you can't really depend on nobody. You got to depend on self. You got to bet on self.
Right.
And improve it and go at it every day.
And I totally agree with that, because I feel like everybody went through it. Even myself at a young age, I done went through that, feeling like, man, I'm disabled, but I've been doing it for, it's about to be 10 years for me. It's about to be a decade,
Facts.
a young vet.
Facts.
But sometimes I used to feel like, man, I should have been here, but then I realized, well, maybe that age wasn't it for me. Maybe I ain't had the knowledge that I got right now. So I want to take this around the table. What about you, Boss Man Chase?
Man,
How you feel about that?
Hey, you got me before I hopped in and interrupted you. I appreciate that.
Of
You know
course.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause I had to speak on it because it was plenty of times, you know what I'm saying, for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying, Corey J is my son, you know what I'm saying, father and son.
Most definitely.
I mean, we've been doing this, like I said, since day one, literally, but, I hopped into it with him, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying, at 4 years old on a hustle, hopped into the music at 6 years old with him, you know what I'm saying, so at 6 years old, understand, I thought that was it. At 7, I thought that was it. At 10, I thought that was 11, 12, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But I grew to understand you wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be patient in this game. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I had to really, literally go through some things to really understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was
Most
supposed to
definitely.
understand it. And, so right now to this day, man, we coast with it. And, you know what I'm saying? We blessed and, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And
But
Experience
but
the best teacher, man.
Experience the best teacher, and not only that, when you go through that, man, that teach you how to appreciate your journey. Like they say, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. I really started to understand that. First, I just used to hear it, but now I listen to it and I understand. And I soak it in, because man, you enjoy it when it didn't pop out for you in your first year, your first 2 years. Because like they say, anything that is given can be taken. So whenever you go the hard route, guess what you know how to do? You know how to fall down, get back up, and make it better. Yes, sir.
Facts. Big facts.
So JG, let's get into the multiple hustles. Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Speak
on
Let's kind of lay it out for where it started. What's the first hustle, and all the way up to today? How did you add on to the bag?
Well, man,
Make it multiply.
Let me see, bro. We started it back. I started making beats as a producer, man. We was working Twitter. Had text from Soulja Boy.
It was kind of like MySpace was
MySpace,
yeah.
around that era,
before my
like
time.
Twitter, but
Before my time.
hold up, player, hold up. Don't
Go
do
ahead,
that, man. Don't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, way back in the gap, you know what I'm saying, working at Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Just really got into the music, man, and like with the music, started doing the beats, and then the recording, then starting the rapping, then I just started doing graphics, just falling in love with the whole music industry as a whole, like, and I just found different avenues to keep that revenue, that stream of revenue coming, because I vowed myself I wasn't going back. And I done got plenty of offers from people that supervise and everybody, please come back.
Yeah.
I was a beast as a store manager.
Ain't gonna happen though.
It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
I can't let it happen because
Look, I don't mean to cut you out, but I just
That's
want to
tough.
hop in real quick. And like I said, we always want to motivate the youth. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the key, things over here at our
Right.
Handout podcast. I want to speak on a little bit. You went to high school. You played in the band. You went to Jackson State University.
Right.
You played in the band.
Right.
A lot of times people want to know how do they take their talents to make it pay out for them. And you took yours, like you said, one of the first things you started making beats. So it just
Right.
made me think of, you took Jackson State.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you
Took what you
graduated
had.
from there, you took your talent and you found a way to make
some,
money for
no
you.
doubt. Facts,
Yeah.
facts. Started with been in music since a little boy. Like it's in me. So I always loved music. Got a passion for music. That would keep me going. And I really don't even chase the fame, man. It really be about if I can eat or survive, I can take care of my kids.
Yeah.
I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? And like you said earlier, I'm patient.
Yeah.
So when it's my time, it's my time. You know what I'm saying? Wherever, we rocking with how we rocking, my team, I always played the back burner. I always put myself out to help others. I always to help anybody that know me. They can speak on it. I always be willing to help, man.
Yes, sir. That's most definitely respect. But hey, don't get it confused when he say, man, being patient. Don't confuse that with just thinking if you wait, something gonna come to you.
Nah, I ain't waiting
why
nobody to give
why
me
you
nothing,
patient? No, sir. Why you patient? You gotta be
But
putting the work in.
We still gotta slow it down. We still gotta get JG his the flow right now.
It's
that was
his time.
only one, two,
3,
maybe 3 at the max. So we got
Maybe.
plenty more hustles to go. So
Yes,
sir.
let's keep it rolling.
What else? What else?
Kick some more knowledge down for us.
I'm a website designer, got my own studio. I'm an engineer. Recorded, been in the studio with the greats such as Corey J, with the YSL family, Jazzy Faith. We've been in, a little something, Shout out to Pat Work, shout out to everybody out there doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? But went there for the producing. Got my own shoe line, Giovanni.
Okay.
Which led to a whole apparel line. You know what I'm saying? Giovanni clothing apparel, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what you
we
got
do-
on right
we
now.
do the
Right now.
little drip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Big drip.
we do it all, multiple streams of income, man. I know people always try to tell you just do the one thing. No, you're gonna be broke around here. Please, you need it's 2022, man. You need this world we live in. You gotta everything going up. How you gonna survive? They always say I do too much, man. When people just tell me that, I tell them you don't do enough.
Tell him what your nickname is one time. Tell him what
Which one? Oh, Mr. Do Too Much.
Yeah.
Mr. Do It All.
Yes, sir.
Sauce Boss. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
He
it
got something on there.
sound like to me as well. You kind of, you know what I'm saying, when you hopped into the hustling, the entrepreneur things, and you hopped into
Right.
the world, you kind of hopped into it, kind of knowing your worth as well, coming from a salary cap. You know what I'm saying? Job.
Right.
What do you got to say to the ones that didn't have a job or a salary cap? They just hopping in it. See, what I'm just picking up from you is, you know what I'm saying, you one hustle wasn't gonna meet that salary that you was getting.
Right.
So you knew you wanted more. So what about the ones when they don't know, like they just hop in the game, you know what I'm saying, and they starting from pennies. Like, what's the advice that you can give a young hustler just hopping in the game? You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much break down your life, analyze your life, see what you need in order to survive.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. Break it down. Slow it down. Take a little time to yourself. Break down what you need in order to survive. And that you should set your goal for that every day.
Yeah.
Every day. And speaking of every day, man, setting your goal, but you can set a goal every day, but that don't mean that you're gonna achieve it. So how do you consistently get up every day? What keeps you motivated every day you get up to say, man, I done did this. Yeah, I went from that salary cap to now I'm meeting this one, but what makes you saying, nah, I gotta go bigger, I gotta go harder? What keeps you motivated every day to meet them new goals that you set for yourself?
like we talked about, we have conversation before, man. Set attainable goals, man. Don't set your goals too high where you can't, because if you don't reach your goals, sometimes it'll give you a setback because you feel like you ain't reach. Set some attainable goals. Then try to beat those goals that you get. So every time you hit those goals, try to set a higher goal, but don't set it too way high where you can't reach them, because it might tear up your drive.
Yeah.
And once you lose your drive, that's when it get ugly.
Most definitely.
But when it get ugly, you still don't stop though, because it ain't easy out here. You gotta keep pushing.
So, but what's the motivation though? Like what's some key words that you remind yourself of? Like, I got my 5 keys, but what's some words when you get up, you say, man, these my motivational words to keep me going?
When it's hard, you know what I'm saying? When it's like, man, fuck this shit, I'm really ready to. How you motivate yourself? How you bounce back?
I got people that look up to me. You feel me? Like that what is my son, my kids, like. It's my people, like I got people that depend on me, and they from afar, cause I get stopped all the time, and people tell me, bro, keep doing what you're doing, bro. When I see you, motivate me. I do it for that, you know what I'm saying? And when they tell me that motivate me. Yeah, that's how.
So what happens if they wasn't telling you that?
Yeah,
you still go with that same drive, or you need that?
Oh, they ain't gotta tell me I know it though. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta tell me. It's all good. I don't go out there looking for it. They ain't gotta tell me, but I know it. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though, cause I do it for myself.
Yeah,
I'm self-driven because I know where I want to go.
Facts.
If I ain't made it there yet, I'm not gonna stop till I keep going unless I'm 6 feet on.
So what's the goal?
Yeah, what's the goal for JG?
Man, what would Drake say? I'm at my happiest when I can buy what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what it is for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, buy what I want, whatever I want.
Most definitely, that's some motivation. And let's speak on some more motivation for the hustle. Like right here, man, we got the All Hustle No Handout podcast. So real quick, break down to the people, man. What does All Hustle No Handout mean for you? How do you relate with that?
Getting it out the mud. I'm not going out there looking for somebody to help me.
Yeah.
I'm helping myself. Hope I can run to somebody that's gonna give me the guidance, that's gonna believe what I believe in and help me fulfill the plan I got going on. I'm not looking for somebody to give me nothing.
Yeah.
My hand ain't out to. I'm out here trying to. I'm gonna get it myself. If you can't help me, if you don't want to help me, I'm gonna keep. That don't mean I'm gonna stop. Just because you can't help me, I'm about to. No, I'm not looking. And I'm not trying to give out handouts neither.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get it on my own. I'm gonna have my team that support me. I got my support system that's here. You know what I'm saying? This family right here. You dig what I'm saying?
So if I if I inherited some money, you know what I'm saying, from a family, you know what I'm saying, my mom and daddy, you know what I'm saying, put it down before me, and that's the reason why, I'm doing me. Do I still fall in that category to you, or can I speak on is All Hustle No Handout for me?
I mean, I'm happy for you, brother or sister. You know what I'm saying? If it came down to you that way, that's not a hustle.
It's not a hustle.
Unless
clear it up that I want to,
clear that up.
Unless you could turn it around and it's a blessing. I ain't mad at the blessing, but if you could turn around and flip it, where you can go higher than what was given to you, because that's really, if you ain't, you gonna lose that anyway if you ain't no hustler, because you don't know how to get it. That was given to you.
Well, what I say earlier, let's take it back. What I say earlier now, I said anything that was given can be taken because you don't know how to do what? Get it.
Right, because I'd have been down to 0.00, or it was a negative because I needed some extra bread and they had overdraft protection or whatever, so they let me swipe a little more.
Yeah.
But I didn't stay there. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. That's what I tell them what a hustle is. They ask me what's the definition. I say the definition of somebody who can come from nothing and make something. Yeah. Somebody that's always bouncing back. So let's speak on
that. What we finna do right now, you wanna come back to that, Corey. You know what I'm saying? Right now. Hey, if you didn't know, if you skipped you, hey, we're gonna bring it back to you. This is an artist.
Yes,
JG.
Sir.
He
do it
music.
out, man.
He got the music. So we finna take a break and we finna put you up on some of that JG.
Let's get it.
Be right back.
Let's get it.
I think I wanna pop my shit. New car, new chain, new bitch. I think I wanna pop my shit. New car, new chain, new bitch. I think I wanna pop my shit. New car, new chain, new bitch. I think I wanna pop my shit. New car, new chain, new bitch. I think it's time to pop my shit. 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 I really wanna pop my shit. New car, new chain, new bitch. I think I wanna pop my shit. New car, new chain, new bitch. Gotta know we outside for the summer. COVID-19 trying to take us down under. Watch with the ball, with the band, won't fumble. Sick and tired of people telling me I'm too humble. You know I'm on the grind every day, I gotta get it. Parties in the city and the nigga wanna meet it. The way it would pop my shit, can't miss it. About to take a trip, go bang for the ticket. I've been popping my shit so long. Over it, Bach keep calling my phone. Cause the way I pop my shit, they gon' think JG a clone. I'ma be popping my shit, flip my wrist. Got a new chick, Gucci thick, COVID wheel. Yeah, that shit. Think about time I pop my shit. Wanna pop my telling me I'm too humble. You know I'm on the grind every day.
Hey, now, hey,
Yeah.
now, that's hard.
Most
That's
definitely.
hard. Now, you know,
Yeah.
I don't just talk my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know you can relate. I know you gonna relate.
I speak the facts too now. You know what I'm saying?
Pop it.
So yeah. That's it right there. You
Yes,
going?
sir.
How far you going with that one? That's a single.
That's the thing. We doing that for the summer,
Yeah,
man.
that's the summer anthem, man.
COVID-19 had us in the house all 2 years.
Yeah.
We back outside now.
Yeah, popping shit.
We back
Yeah,
outside.
that's gonna be the summer anthem. Let them know.
Let's
Yes,
get it.
sir. We speaking into existence. So real quick, you know, we back with it. So I want to ask you, man, what's something you told me, man, you've been doing this for a decade now. It's 10 years for you since you punched in the clock.
Yeah.
So, man, if you could right now, you could go back and tell your younger self something. Maybe you could shoot a text to him. What's some motivation that you would say to your younger self? Something that you didn't know then that you know now that you feel like could help you. Some motivation for your younger self. What's something you would tell your younger self?
Stay with it. Persevere. It ain't gonna be easy. Believe me when I tell you, it ain't gonna be easy. Just don't give up.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
You made it kind of plain and simple.
He did.
Know what I'm saying?
He just got
That's-
straight to the point,
straight to
simple,
the
which
point.
he ain't want. Yeah, he ain't want to expand on it. I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, what else you want me to
Ain't
tell?
no need of too much talk. You just
Yeah.
gotta do it.
You gotta do that, man.
But you know, we did say, you know, something he'll tell his younger self, so I guess his younger self would understood what he meant, you know, break it down short.
Yeah.
Good way to put it.
Yeah. I guess he's speaking to himself. He ain't got to break all that.
And
down
I
to
really
himself.
looked at my younger self, bro. That's why it got deep right there. Y'all missed the deep. I was talking to I was really looking at myself, bro. I was talking to my, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to my last day when I wrote that letter, my resignation letter.
So give me a story. Give us a story. Give the people a story that they might not know. You know what I'm saying? One of them moments. I know you said it been times where you wanted to give up, but just give us an insight of one of them moments to where it was fuck it, this it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna. It's over with. But you picked yourself back up. Give us one of them moments.
Oh, I ain't gonna say it. Chase know that one. I ain't gonna tell that one. I'm gonna keep that one.
Come on, now, we wanna hear something good.
But you know, but one of the ones when I was thinking I was, you know, going through my divorce. It was like the worst shit ever.
It affected your
It
music.
It affected everything, man. I went to hide. I never stopped hustling, but I stepped way back from the public.
Would you say you reevaluated? Like you had to go through some reevaluation in that?
Nah, it was just a lot going on. I felt like I was losing my child. You know, it was just too much. You know what I'm saying? I just felt I didn't want to deal with the world because what I had just went through, what I was experienced. So it was like the greatest letdown to me. You know what I'm saying? So it took away my whole drive. I didn't have a drive no more. People knew, people that knew me, you know, like Chase. What's going on, JD, bro? But they knew it was something wrong. But it took, but actually Chase but he the one real shit. No cap. Not because we on the podcast and on some real shit though.
Yeah.
He the reason I got out of my slump.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Real shit. He
Okay, well, we got to bring you into this. Dude. We
yeah.
Like I said earlier.
I'm just analyzing it, man. Like for real, he always the one that got me out the house. We gotta do something, bro. bro, Jay, this ain't you, bro. Bro, this ain't you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't never seen you like that, bro.
Like I said, we got to bring it back to the table. So how you feel about that, man, finding that out? You just found that out today?
I think I just told her that, right?
Yeah,
Not
that's
because
that's the
real
first
shit.
time I never heard that, man. I'm feeling blessed.
Most
You know
Real
what I'm
shit.
saying?
I'm fact. I'm not lying. Not because we're on the pod. I'm dead serious, bro.
It take a lot, you know what I'm saying, for this guy right here.
I appreciate that.
You know, I think one of the only other people that inspire him might be Drake. so you know what I'm saying. That's an honor though, for real. You know what I'm saying. We go way back. You know, I try not to just really speak on it. You know what I'm saying, because you know I don't. I want to give the people the hustle, the grind. You know what I'm saying. Understand that. You know what I'm saying. Friendships is cool, and you know what I'm saying. Relationship, girlfriend, boy, whatever is cool. You know what I'm saying. But you gotta make sure you can stand on your own. And like I said, being that he did bring that up. You asked me, you brought me in it. You know, we had our time where we parted ways.
Okay.
And that's what I mean when I say you got to be able to stand on your own. He stood on his own. You know what I'm saying? I stood on my own. It was a lot in between, you know, that kind of fell off, and, you know, they didn't, you know, that's probably that gap he was speaking on. But,
Okay.
you know, I was doing me. He continued to do him. We met at a level. And we picked it back up.
Most
you know
definitely.
what I'm saying?
So since y'all just spoke on, you know, that gap, and you spoke on how at one point, can't say we won, but one of y'all wasn't there with each other. So what do you do when you the one that got the bad end of the stick? You the one that right now your partner might be up here. How do you still motivate yourself to say, man, I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna challenge myself to do even better? How do you stay motivated when you the one with the bad end of the stick? You got all little reasons to say, man, I'm gonna just give up. I'm depressed. I ain't there.
Well, now I'm gonna speak on it. My answer is my response is just like you and your twin star. Double R,
Okay,
two
yeah,
times.
yeah, yeah. Them a
Shout
twin
out.
right there.
Two time.
Most definitely.
It's always a friendly competition with me. You know what I'm saying? It's a friendly. Keep in mind, I said friendly competition. That's my drive. You know what I'm saying? There's always, you know, you gotta have that. You gotta have the person that, you know what I'm saying. You know, if you know me, you know LeBron. I'm LeBron James all day, every day. Wherever he
Salute
go,
the
I
king.
go. You know
Go.
what I'm saying? But LeBron James can't do it by it. He needs somebody else that make him, you know what I'm saying, you know, be better. You feel what I'm saying? So he team up with other great players. You see what I'm saying? And if, you know, so it's like you doing your thing. Friendly competition with somebody else that's doing their thing. It always bring out the best. You know what I'm saying? In you.
Mm-hmm. And do you agree? Is that how you feel also, or you got some different thoughts on this?
Oh yeah, it's like you speaking on like what happened with us.
I'm
Or
just
you
speaking on in general. If you the one that got the bad end of the stick, how do you stay motivated? What's your inspiration to keep pushing when you got every reason to stop?
It ain't no stopping, man. Like that. I mean, if you stop, you let them win. You let that situation take over what you got going on. Mm-hmm. You never want to be in that because you do. It's easy to give up.
Most definitely.
It's real easy to give up, man. Like to say fuck all this shit. It's that simple. That's so easy.
Yeah, that's crazy that you say that. I just seen a video on Instagram and it was saying, you know, the easiest thing in the world is when something going bad right now, when you put your best foot forward, you worked as hard as you could, but you ain't see no results. You ain't get no farther today. The easiest thing is to say, man, I give up. This must not be for me. But the hardest, man, is to, like you said, persevere. And you say, yesterday I ain't get no achievement. I ain't take a foot forward in my journey. But I took, you know, I did my best. But today I'm gonna go harder, and and today I'm gonna try and do my best to finally make that achievement that I want, get that goal. So yeah.
So JG,
You just spoke on something.
We spoke on one of your downfalls and how you picked yourself back up. Let's speak on one of your highlights, your high points that it paid off. You like, hey, this what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? That it was that motivation. Like, yeah, this it. Nigga, I'm gonna keep popping my shit.
Mm-hmm. Man, it was so many. Man, what kind of story, bro? It just really, with no matter what I went through, when I actually took time to look back, like I said, out to the core, to the story, I ain't punched the clock since 2012, man. I know for a fact when I left, people were betting on me I was gonna be back in 6 months.
Yeah. Counting you out.
Because I done seen it happen before while I was there. I know how they talk when I was at McDonald's. I know he'll be back.
Yeah.
6 months. That was one of my goals.
Yeah.
Long as I could get past 6 months,
Right.
oh, it's up.
Yeah.
Up
yeah.
from there.
6 months turned 10 years.
Yeah, but still, that highlight though. You know what I'm saying? To where
Yeah.
it was, you felt like the hard work is
Yeah,
paying
this one of the
off.
goals I achieved.
One of did the thing with VH1.
Okay.
Tiny Shakana, shout out to them, shout out to VH1.
okay, so
yeah.
I ain't know about that.
Yeah,
So what you do?
VH1, it started, see me being with all the hustles, it started as they wanted me to host one of the episodes. And did the Sky Zoom thing, it worked.
Yeah.
Picked me up. Then, okay, I'm like, okay, I see you. I see what's going on. Boom. Something didn't happen with the music. Tiny Shakana didn't like the music that was presented. So I didn't want to, I was already doing, hosting. I didn't want to act like I was trying to do too much for VH1, you know what I'm saying? But they was like, oh, we got a product that was panicking, and they were looking for music because Tiny Shakana didn't like the music. So boom, I was like, hey, I told the producers, I do music, as well. Opportunity hit.
You gotta be ready for it.
I was ready.
Right.
They told me the night before I had to do the song, I had to create the song, and had to send it back to California at 6 o'clock a.m. their time.
Yeah.
Went back, went to the team, stayed in the studio 4 o'clock, made the beat, recorded the song, mixed
so
and
you made
mastered.
the beat and all.
I made the beat with the team.
For those that want to go check that out, which show was that with?
It was the Shakana's Weed Trip, man, like episode 7.
Okay.
Yeah, dance and twerk or whatever it called. It was like a dance competition.
For sure.
And boom, did it, delivered, contract. They thought I did it so fast, and they was impressed with what I sent them. They thought I was lying. Like they thought I stole somebody's song. I was like, no, that's me.
all me.
That's all. Yeah, I said we got talent in this.
Popping my shit.
We popping. You know what I'm saying? Saw the contract over. Had over 10,000 people for the show. So everything just worked out. It's one of the situations where, boom, I feel like I made it.
That one of them highlights.
That one of them highlights because I was able to host, I was able to do the beat, I had to produce, and I was able to record and rap on the song, and I'm on nationwide TV.
Yeah.
Of course, I knew I felt like that
That's
because
big.
folks started calling my phone. Yeah, we been down, GG. You know it. I ain't heard for these 4-5 years.
Oh, 5 years.
Listen, that was a good highlight. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's one of those
Right
ones.
there.
Yeah, you got to keep going after that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and that
saying?
was just extra push, extra like I said, these people, these guys motivate me every day with it. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing what's going on because this been since youth, since infant, man.
So that when that happened, how long you was already into you know what I'm saying? It been a decade. You hopped out, you left, you know what I'm saying, the workplace. How long was you putting in work before that highlight?
Before that
you
situation,
before it
then
popped?
that was late 2014. So I left McDonald's 2012. So I say 2.5 years
2.5 years.
before that little situation. I can't even call it little. That's big. That nationwide.
Right.
I still get paid for it to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had all my business together. Still get paid. Still get direct deposit from that episode today.
I just wanted to touch on it because you know what I'm saying. This generation, you know what I'm saying, we're living in, they think it's a microwavable situation.
No. It ain't.
They looking more 2 months. And they think one of them
Year
situations
max,
should happen.
really like he said, that 6 month trial you had to go through for McDonald's. 6 months should pop. Well, they gotta go back.
Nah, man. It don't unless you with that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you do some viral ass goofy shit, like running around.
But still, even then, you gotta know how to capitalize.
Yeah, you gotta capitalize. Cause then after that, what's next?
Yeah,
Cause everybody going viral.
It still gotta be out hustle, no handout.
Yeah, because look, a big part of being a hustler ain't just getting to a point you made it here, but it's learning how to. We speak on this all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but man, we speak on it. It's learning how to establish yourself, and now you done got there, but now you got to figure out, man, how I'm gonna stay at this level and achieve higher. Yeah. So, have you ever had a situation like that?
Living it, I finna speak on, living it. I done been right here to witness you go viral at least 2 or 3 times.
No
You know
doubt.
what I'm saying?
We were there. Ellen.
So the thing is, you going viral. It was about how did you come back. You know what I'm saying? They got you here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still relevant, still, because you got to keep yourself relevant. I know a lot of people went viral. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and where they at? We looking for them. You know, well, let me take that back. We ain't looking for them. They just was forgotten. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
we definitely
saying?
ain't looking
So
for 'em.
Yeah, it's
you
happened
gotta know how to capitalize on it going viral. It really just gotta be our hustle, no handout. It can't be a situation that was given to you, and a viral situation is something that was given to you.
Right.
It just so happened to.
You did the
Right,
right thing.
right.
And
I
everybody
100%
was
agree.
was
You know,
looking at it.
You know, not you know,
We-
in some cases it ain't doing the right thing because you know I'm sure Lil Corey don't want that police virus situation again.
What
Nah,
happened?
I just,
Hey,
no
but
phone.
listen to me. Hey, man, when you going through something, man, when you doing with what we talking about, man, everybody expect for you to, like he said, you was a GM, you had a salary. Everybody expect for you to stay in the lines and stay there. You go get a job, cause let's be honest, that's what the world is set up. When you first out here, you get knowledge. You not taught about how to be a hustler, make something for yourself. You taught to how to, man, go get and join what somebody else already got.
Question real quick.
What's up?
You graduated high school. You graduated
Shout out
college.
Junior Hill. Shout out Jackson State.
You went to McDonald's. You was a GM. You using your business. What you
My business actors, my business teachers from McDonald's.
you was using it.
I was using it.
You decided to close the book on it.
Yeah.
Start the entrepreneur. That's not what you went to school for. If I ain't mistaken, you didn't go to school for entrepreneurship, did it? They don't. I don't think they had a course on it.
They got a little. They wasn't like that though.
Yeah.
Not like what we do.
So my question to you is, what do you tell the younger generation? Not to stray them in the wrong direction, but when you speaking on, you know what I'm saying? I know how I was brought up, how we brought up, school. That's all my dad ever told me. I had to go to school, education. That's it. He ain't tell me about credit. He ain't tell me about the hustle, the grind. He ain't tell me about nothing. He go to school. You know what I'm saying? Without straying the younger generation in the wrong direction. How do you touch on that when you think about, because like I said, you graduated yourself, college, you know what I'm saying? But you chose still to go the hustler entrepreneur route.
Follow. If you got a passion for something, I say follow it. If you doing something that you love to do, it really ain't even work no more.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you keep going.
You enjoy it.
Yeah.
You enjoy it, ain't work. I'm gonna be here all day.
Yeah.
I'm up all night. I sleep a little more now because the foundation right. But I already put the groundwork in to even do what I'm doing now. What I'm doing now is what I saw when I left McDonald's.
Yeah.
It didn't happen in 2 months. It took me down to 10 years to get to this position, and I ain't done yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the foundation is there, and I got legit businesses. You know what I'm saying? All the way around the board, from the studio, from the videos, from the, you know what I'm saying? Everything legit. But you just gotta grind.
Yeah.
Don't look for don't look all hustle. No handout, man.
Yes.
The no handout part's supposed to be like all caps. You know what I'm saying? On the logo, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't look for no handout. If you ain't looking for no handout, you out there go get it for yourself. Go do that. Achieve the goals, man. If you don't hit the goal, keep going. Don't stop. That don't mean it ain't for you because you didn't hit the goal today. What about tomorrow?
Right.
What about next week? Right there at the point where you gave up at the next step you should have did, that was your break.
Yeah.
Well, this been great.
What's next for JG?
Oh.
Sound like it's a whole lot.
I think my end goal, like say I'm in the film industry as well, is to shoot a movie.
That's next.
This
on
was
the plate next.
this was on the plate next is to shoot a movie. And I ain't talking about no hood movie. I ain't knocking it or nothing like that. But I've been doing some research and been doing a lot of stuff on film production. A real live movie that's gonna benefit.
A major production.
A major production. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working toward that right now. We talking about I'm looking 5 years ahead now, but I'm working on it right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's big.
Well, you know what I'm saying? With that being said,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? We're going to close this thing out. But before we get out of here,
Yeah, what
how
we
can
do?
they find you? Let them know. How can they find you? The website, the Instagram.
Social media,
Everything.
anything for your businesses. Speak on that. Let them know.
Man, you know, Facebook, JGKMGOP, Instagram, ChaoticJG2, Snapchat, ChaoticJG2.
He got the Snapchat.
Yeah, I got all that. Twitter, Chaotic, everything Chaotic. If you look up ChaoticJG2, you know what I'm saying, it's going to
Google
pop
that.
up. Yeah, you know, go to check out website on the shoes, you know, Giovanci.com, JGIOVANCHII.com. And yeah, shop with your boy, man. KMG Films on the video side. What else we got, man?
Get it in
The Sauce Factory, man. Pull up at the studio. You want to sound good, man? Yeah, I'm the Sauce boss, man.
Yeah, what they need to pull up, give them the address. Shoot them the
We on
address.
6080 Highway 18, Jackson, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the locations. Well, it is the location. You know, the T-shirt shop. Got the T-shirt shop. Full-fledged T-shirt shop next door.
Yeah.
Yeah, do T-shirts too.
Master Press.
The Master Press Apparel, man. That's what I'm talking about, cool. That's what I'm talking about.
Man, I'm telling you right
I love
here.
the kid,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I'm telling you, how can you not love it? That's what I'm talking about. Give it up, man. One time for the one time.
Like they say, man, you can't always make the shot. Sometimes you gotta throw the assist.
Yeah.
So yeah, man,
Yeah,
this been an amazing episode for me, man. I learned a lot that I didn't know, and man, it's been great. But how about my co-host, Boss Man Che, man? What's your comments, man, on this right here, on this episode?
Another great episode.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? Another great episode, and we once again we have brought you a bona fide
We
hustler
have.
that's been contributing to the culture.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we did our job.
Most definitely, I agree.
Salute
Yes,
to all
sir.
the hustlers out there.
Salute to you, love and respect. And with that being said, it's more than just a saying. It's more than just a brand. It's a lifestyle. All hustle, no handout. But hey, make sure y'all go check out the merch. What's the website, man? Let them know.
You lay it down to him.
Yes, sir. Man, y'all go check out the All Hustle No Handout podcast merch at the ahnhshop.com. Anywhere, look it up on the website. Man, y'all can go get the merch. And like I said, we out of here. Love and respect.
Peace.
All hustle, no handout. All I know is that paper route. Don't matter how you getting the paper, long as you getting it. No doubt, no doubt. All hustle, no handout. Don't matter how you getting the paper, long as you getting it. No doubt, no doubt.
And with that being said, it's more than just a saying. It's more than just a brand. It's a lifestyle. All hustle, no handouts. And it's just like this.